Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Asha. The Magi. So little is known about the Magi. There's a few short verses in the book of Matthew about the wise men who followed a star and worshiped the Christ, but few know the fundamental teachings. And I'll never forget the first time I heard their teachings, my friends. I felt it in my spirit, in my heart of hearts. My friends, it resonated true, and it was different than anything I'd ever heard before, and it was so beautiful. I want to share it with you. In their holy text, the ancient council of the sages, it talks about a child, before they reach 15, should be able to answer the questions of, who is God really? Who are they really? Where did they come from? What is their purpose on this earth? And what are they capable of? And my friends, so many people don't know the answer to those questions. And in their holy text, it makes it so clear. There's many opinions out there. Everyone has an idea, depending on what family you're brought up in, what part of the earth, what religion, what society. They all have an idea of who God is. But my friends, the Magi's image, idea, it rings so true. Where I've noticed all the other religions I studied, something seemed off. But this was the first time. It was so pure and so beautiful. In the den cart, their holy text, it says it's so simple. It talks about a God that is only good and has no attributes of the evil spirit. And my friends, this God, this true God, this highest principle of good, can't get angry, can't hate, can't war, can't kill, can't send evil, can't send sickness and disease. And that's what it sets it apart from all the other gods and religions. And then the beautiful thing that I learned, it's the original religion, the original word, and it brought such joy to my heart to know that something that beautiful was the original. And then the other religions, they kept a lot of the same teachings and ideas, but they added things and attributes to God that are impossible. My friends, in the den cart, I want to read to you. It says the original word. This word, it's the very Spirit of God. It's the idea of God's creation. It's perfect perfection and bliss. It's pure. It says the original word is all good comes from the Creator and no evil comes from Him. Oh my God, when I heard that, my friends, it set me free. I was always tormented in my heart because I knew I loved God. But some of the stories that I heard and things, it didn't set right with me. And sometimes I'd have guilt and shame thinking, well, I shouldn't think the things I'm thinking. I shouldn't question the stories and the priests and the religion. And as they were telling me, God Himself. But then I realized the God that they presented me wasn't the true image of God. Their definition of holy wasn't holy. It wasn't whole. It wasn't pure. My friends, in the message of the Magi, it gave me that original word that resonated in me, that no evil comes from the Creator. And here's what happened. Just like it said, from that original word, when I heard that original word and I received it, I believed it, it said the spiritual world becomes straight. Your heart is healed, your mind, my friends, and then the material world comes into order because you've planted this pure seed, and then there's a harvest. There's peace and there's joy and there's love and there's hope. My friends, it goes on to say the original word of false religion is that evil comes from the Creator, and from this false idea is all the evil creatures suffer. All the suffering in the world and in people's minds and bodies and society and governments and religion comes from the idea that God can send evil. that he could create evil. That the way that others are acting could change his fundamental principle attributes. My friends, love, no matter what's going on around it, pure love can't turn to hate because someone else is acting hateful. We don't fight evil with evil, and nor does God. My friends, he's just good, and he wishes only good on his children. And the way that we step into those loving, safe arms of the Father is we attune ourselves, we align with that image of the all-good God. My friends, and we take that spirit, that idea, that frequency into us, and you're going to create a beautiful world in your own body and mind, in your family, in your relationships, in your home, in your businesses, in your society, in the earth. My friends, imagine everyone filled with that pure spirit. So beautiful. You are so beautiful. God has put so much love in my heart for you that are seeking Asha, that are seeking the highest truth, the pure God. And it brings me so much joy to offer you this message of Asha. Asha, it's that idea, that pure idea, that pure word. It's heaven on earth. It's the Holy Spirit of God that fills you and changes you, that makes you one with God. It's the Christ mind, Vohu Mainyu, the God mind that we hold. And with this God mind, we have God thoughts, and we speak God words, and we do God deeds. My friends, it's that place where you and God good are one, and there's no separation. It's such a beautiful place of love and peace and friendship and family. It's the Magi, the order of the Magi. And it's beautiful. And we worship that Christ, that God mind, that Christ mind, that message that we follow that says you and the loving Father are one, that God's been misrepresented as hating, warring, killing, getting angry, jealous. Stories that just aren't true. Friends, in that Christ mind brings us back into alignment of the true image of God. And when we restore his image, it restores our image. And it restores the image of the world back to bliss and perfect perfection. For you come from good spirit, you're made of good spirit, and you shall return to good spirit. And as we hold this light, the darkness flees. And we hold this love, and the hate, fear, and greed flees. And we take back this world for Mazda, for Asha, for truth, for love. I love you so much. Will you do me a favor? If you can, share this message with someone that needs it today. And know you are loved. And we'll see you next time.